Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to season 2 of the Orange and Blueprint podcast. Maybe it's like season 1.5 since we soft launched last year. Of course, I'm one half of the dynamic duo. It's your boy Marlowe. And to my left, my hitter to the left, my guy Jones. Look, my dog looking clean. My guy Jones, man. Come on.
What up? What up?
Life is good, man. The money running.
Working on it.
Well, welcome back, man. It feels good to be back. Feels good to be back talking Knicks. It feels good to see the Knicks on the television once again. In the famous words of Amari Casares Stoudemire, the Knicks are back.
City's on fire.
And the city is on fire, man. Shout out to my guy Justin in the gym, man. He said to me the other day, he was like, yo, I'm a Jets fan. I'm a Mets fan. The Knicks are all I got right now. So I was just like, yo, think about that. There's a lot of Jets, Mets people out there. So like the timing is impeccable. Knicks back with 2 preseason games in Abu Dhabi in the United Emirates, bringing back the season, new regime, new era. I'm super hyped. But before we get into that, let's touch on, since it's been a little while, let's touch on a little bit of the ending of last season, man. We limped to the finish line.
Yes.
Versus the Pacers. They got our number for real, bro. Like they really
Oh, man.
Like we losing 6 in a pretty shitty effort, if I'm being honest, right? Like Brunson looked bad. It was just bad all around. Josh looked bad. And shortly thereafter, man, we lose that game, May 31st?
Yeah.
And on June 3rd, Thibs is out of here, bro.
Gone.
How did you feel about the Thibs firing? Did you think it was just? Were you happy about it? Did you think it was fair? A lot of people were up in arms about it. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, I saw that. There was a lot of discourse about whether he should have been fired or not because of how far we went and, you know, how long it's been since we've been to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I was totally for it. You know, we've had much dialogue about Thibs' shortcomings.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you know, his strong points. You know, he was a great coach for the time being, but I think he's a coach that raises the floor, but has a limited ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like
True.
And, you know, even as of last week, Josh Hart did an article from Abu Dhabi with one of those reporters. It's out there. You'll find it. Where he said basically he ran out of gas. You know, and he was pretty good in the first 2 rounds, and in the conference finals was dog shit. And same with Brunson. You just mentioned Brunson. I mean, guy never really turns the ball over. Like, notably, he's like very safe with the ball. He was coughing that shit up. Game 6, he was just giving it up left and right. You know, so you could tell guys kind of ran out of gas. And that's what happens with Tom Thibodeau teams. Like they, and the fact that the players are coming out in interviews saying this,
they dry snitching.
Essentially,
they basically dry snitching
on themselves because like the reports at the time when Thibs got fired was like, you know, there were player meetings with the owner, the GM, everything like that, and then now they're coming out saying, pretty much telling you like they were the ones who was like, yo, man, I had nothing left.
Broadway Bridges was definitely one of them people in the meeting. And that wasn't dry snitching. He was snitching.
Yeah, he was doing it, but I respect him more.
Because he did come out in the media. He did have that thing.
During the season.
Like,
bro,
I don't like you, coach.
I'm tired.
I don't like you, coach.
I'm tired.
That's crazy, man. But I think for me, Thibs is a great foundational builder.
Yes.
Right? He's going to build you a strong foundation. And he did that here. We thank him. If and when, God willing, the Knicks get a ring, you got to send that man one in the mail. Like, he's a Knick for life. He is OCAC to the death. I love Thibs, bro, and I appreciate his time here, and I respect him, like, for real. But like you said, the floor is great. The ceiling, man, it's not. It's the popcorn ceiling. Like, it's not good, bro. You know the popcorn ceiling.
It's like that ceiling from what's that? Never mind.
Damn.
Forget it. I was thinking about
that was some Game 6
Willy
shit
Wonka.
right there. Like that was some Game 6 shit right there.
Yeah.
But
anyways, go ahead.
Speaking of Thibs, man, we seeing Thibs doing like this, the Thibs World Tour right now. Seen him in Phoenix, seen him in Minnesota reuniting with Julius and Dante. I thought that was pretty funny. Thibs is being like an ambassador of basketball now, like a consultant, a hired gun. It looks like kind of spreading some of his ideologies.
With that though, I just want to say, you know, I'm not taking too much from that because, you know, Thibs is very methodical in everything he does.
Yep.
And prior to him getting the Knicks job, after he got fired from Minnesota, he did the same thing. He went to go.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yup.
He went to this place, and he's like, he's watching coaches. He's picking their brains. Like he doesn't know. He has no personal life. Like this guy's basketball
crazy,
life
right?
At 70 years old, like.
Yeah, with my free time, I'm gonna come to y'all camp.
Yes,
I'm gonna come to y'all preseason. This is what I'm gonna do in my free time. All right, well, cool, man. Well, obviously, if Thibs left, somebody came in, man, and it was Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying? Thibs got fired. We brought in Mike Brown. Was Mike Brown your first choice?
Honestly, I don't think I had like a particular coach in mind.
Okay.
I trust Leon Rose, so I'm waiting to see. Okay. Who's on his list? Like that was my process.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really have like, oh, I want this guy. We heard Jason Kidd. Okay, Jason Kidd, that makes sense. He coached Brunson. You know, he played for the Knicks. You know, he's a Hall of Fame basketball mind. One of the best point guards we've ever seen.
For sure.
Especially like as a passer.
Mm-hmm.
And pace. So you would think, you know, he would be a good addition. Then you heard Ime Udoka, who was in contention initially before Thibs, or with Thibs. He was in competition. So you would hear names like that. These guys had jobs already. So it was like, okay, is that what we're doing? And then it landed on Mike Brown, who I always accidentally call Mike Woodson. So I'm going to do my best to not call him that.
You do that shit all the time.
It sounds, it's kind of like racism, but it's really not.
Bro, two Mike coaches and they're black and you can't get the names right.
Because they both sat in this seat, you know? So it's hard. But anyways, Mike Brown, so far I'm into it, man. Like he's saying all the right things.
For sure.
Showing improving in the first two preseason games. They're like actually playing out his game plan.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing with more pace. They're moving the ball. Mitch is actually getting lobs. Things that we've been screaming to the mountaintops for since Thibs hiring are happening right before our eyes. And that's why I said that analogy last night. I was like, I was
a good way.
Watching the Abu Dhabi games. It's like, you know, Thibs had a Ferrari, right? And he was driving it like a minivan, like a caravan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that is, we got to put that one out there. Put that on a t-shirt or something. That one was really good, bro. Like, he said he was driving the Ferrari, like the Eddie Bauer expedition, bro. Like,
like it didn't make sense. Like, it's the same starting lineup. You know, they were playing so slow and sluggish, and now they're moving, throwing lobs, playing with pace, and it's like this could have been done.
The ball not sticking.
It's not sticking as much, and then also, like, this is what beat us. Like, Indiana was just like, they didn't play great to me. Like, it was just running. Even that game, which I'm sure we'll get into. Actually, we're not going to get into it, so let's talk about it right now real quick. Man, that game 1 in the Eastern Conference Finals, we were up like 17 points with 4 minutes to go, right? The most epic collapse. This was the most traumatizing basketball game
I haven't
I've ever
thought
seen in my
about
life.
that game, son.
Bro, I can't even look at the image of Halliburton going like this.
Through the trauma, I forgot it, bro. Like, to be honest.
It's bad, bro. Like, I was at a bar. Shout out to my boy, Chris Tracy, man. We was at a bar watching the game, and I mean, it's 4 minutes left. We're up 17. I'm like, yo, we're going to the finals.
Nas album done.
Yo, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, yo, all right, so game 2, this is what we're going to do. I'm already thinking about the next game. I asked, check please. Like, I asked for the bill. Like, and then I look up at the screen. It's fucking going to overtime. I'm like, what happened?
That's crazy.
Halliburton's doing the Reggie Miller choke thing. I'm like, bro, like.
That's wild.
So anyways, that's when I knew Thibs was out of here. He was gone.
Yeah.
After that, I'm like, he's out of here.
Yeah. Epic collapse.
But anyways, so
the lack of ball movement in that game.
And they were running it down our throat. Pause. Like, they were really like pushing the pace, just throwing it up the court.
Big pause.
Throwing it up the court, taking quick threes, and that's how they were able to like kill the deficit so quickly. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, I think Mike Brown said he wanted us to put up at least 40 threes a game. Did you see that, bro?
40 threes, and they said, what did he say yesterday? He said 17 sprays a game. Like, basically,
bro, 40 threes is a lot of threes.
That's a lot of threes. But he wants them to be good threes. He wants the ball to touch the paint and kick out to open shooters at least 17 times a game. You know, so we played with better pace in game 2 in the preseason, but he was like, you know, we only had 1 spray in the first half. So he's looking to have 17 for the game.
Dog,
I like that level of analytics.
I like it too. And I'm really sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, just, just based on just life and just the power of, I guess, just probability, if you will. How many games we won last year? Was it 51 wins?
51, I believe.
We get more than 51 wins this year with Mike Brown, bro? More or less or push? What you think?
Honestly, because of the state of the Eastern Conference,
Yeah.
I think it's likely we'll exceed that. But also, I don't think it matters at this point.
I'm in agreement with you, and I'm glad you said that, because my gut feeling, and not to be a Debbie Downer in any fashion, because I'm not that kind of Knicks supporter. I don't call myself a Knicks fan. I'm a Knicks supporter. That's my family. Don't play with me. There's going to be some type of learning curve, I imagine. Some type of, reverting back to the mean where muscle memory is concerned. You were playing the same way for like 3 years, and now you have this new way, right? It ain't an overnight fix.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I can foresee some struggles and like a little lull here and there, couple losing streaks here and there, short losing streaks, of course. Like I could foresee like there being growing pains. Like that's something that's kind of been in the back of my mind. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, of course. Don't want that. But like, is Mike Brown going to come in and enact his system and we go win 58, 60 games and be the number 1 seed and just run straight to the finals? And I feel like I'm hearing a lot of that. And Stephen A. Smith, I wish he wouldn't.
Bruh.
And he did. He didn't when he shouldn't, and he should stop with the shit that he's saying. We don't want none of that juju on the team, bro. Like, stay out of there. We need health, strength, prosperity, not that wishy-washy bullshit he be coming with. So he needs to stay out with. I don't want to hear none of that from him because he'd be the first one, right? As soon as they start doing a little
Kick
bad.
our back in.
Dog.
In a crazy fashion. Start
Right?
crying on TV.
Seriously making a mockery, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm foreseeing, like, if there are any growing pains or issues, like, where do you think it comes from with the Mike Brown regime? Like, in comparison to Thibs, do you think it's like defense? Because Mike Brown's a defensive coach as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I actually think they can get around. They can win amidst like going through those struggles.
Okay.
Because of the continuity of the roster. There's like 8 rotation guys that have been playing together at least for 2 years, some of them for 3, some of them for 4. Like Mitchell Robinson, well, not 4, 3. So yeah, I think we'll finish pretty good as long as we're healthy. That's the most important part.
Big part.
Health. And but yeah, man, I definitely think that the learning curve is gonna be expedited here. Like we're gonna be able to win like 55 games.
Okay.
The East is like decimated with injury.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Stephen A. was saying. I didn't like that, but it's just the truth. Like, Tatum is out, Halliburton is out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we'll be straight.
Well, I'm thinking about it as we discuss it here in live time. When you make changes that you like, that are fruitful, that make sense basketball-wise, especially like on the offensive end, the ball finding, the open man, the ball not sticking, kind of like lifts like morale. What is it? Rising tide lifts all boats.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that might be the vibe, a better energy around the team. Mitch getting more touches. You see Mitch getting all these lobs now that he was not getting.
Yes.
That's going to make him a better defender. That's going to make him a happier big man. They say naturally big men are extremely sensitive. He'll be a happier camper.
Yeah, man, you gotta feed. That was like one of the things they always, playing basketball growing up, they always would say, like, you got to feed the big man, especially if you want him rebounding, blocking, all that stuff. Right. Like, just throw him a bone here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially, he's not skilled enough to go get it himself.
Right. Now, and you mentioned Mike Brown and like the things that he's implementing. Yo, watching their practice, man, seeing them end with like free throws.
Yeah.
I love that. It was like, practice is over if we hit these, and like you got one after the other. I wish I would have saw Mitch go, but Mitch was in the back pacing.
I ain't gonna lie,
that shit was hilarious, bro.
Like, cause that's a drill that they ran in my high school when I played. Like, it's a great way to simulate
a little pressure
moment. It's like, yo, all right, if you miss the free throws, we got to run more suicide.
Right.
But if I saw If I saw Mitchell Robinson, if I'm like on 25 suicides in, and Mitchell Robinson's walking to the I'm gonna just go.
You about to line up?
I'm gonna just go get a head start, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna do a slow jog.
Oh man, one of the guys that I saw shooting was, my favorite addition in the offseason. My guy Jordan Clarkson, man.
Ooh.
Man, I wanted Jordan Clarkson to be a Knick for a long, long time, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, he brings that kind of like J.R. Smith-esque like energy, the aura, the swag. He's very New York with, the fashion and everything
everywhere.
like that.
He's on Kif.
You know what I mean? Bro.
He's with Mello. He's with Fab. He's here.
It was like it's like he's been here, bro. Like,
yeah.
I think it's like a glove fit. And I love, he's a little different than the rest of our guys, if you will. Like he's more of an edgy,
quirky.
Bring a little bit more attitude,
right.
to the team. Man, how did you feel about the signing? And what do you think he brings to the Knicks?
Great question. I feel great about the signing. I mean, if you rewind that tape, go back to season 1, I was consistent with saying, we need a summer. We need a summer. I was repeatedly saying that.
I'm going to tell y'all straight up, he's the first person.
Yeah.
All creators, journalists, anybody. Jones is the first person I heard that said, yo, give Leon a summer after, was it the cat trade?
Yeah.
Because, people were talking about our bench and how thin we were. And Jones was like, yo, bro, let Leon cook. Give him a summer. So shout out to Jones on that.
Yes, give him a summer. And there's, this is like the history of basketball will teach you that, this is what is necessary. This is not like any rocket science that I'm doing. This is like, look at the Heat. The Heat, they came together.
The Heatles.
The Heatles. They came out, went to the finals. They didn't have a bench. They went out. They got Shane Battier, Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, and they came back and won 2 championships. Like, it takes a summer sometimes. Sometimes you got to replenish your bench. So how do I feel about Jordan Clarkson? Jordan Clarkson is a testament to that theory. It's just like, we got him on a buyout. Like he got bought out of Utah. This is a guy who's a 6th man of the year 2 years ago, and has been playing on a lottery team for 2 years. It reminds me similar to like the Derek White situation, right? Derek White was playing for the Spurs, relatively, off the radar, just playing good ball but off the radar, and then ends up on the Celtics and being a critical piece to get them over the hump. Because they were kind of where we are now, where we're almost there, semifinals, conference finals, and then we couldn't get over the hump. Then you add pieces like that, get you over the hump. So yeah, Jordan Clarkson is a spark plug off the bench, another ball handler, another facilitator. Even the game yesterday or Saturday, you could say, multiple nice lob passes to Mitchell Robinson. Drop off passes to Mitchell Robinson, driving kicks. Another ball handler, a creator. So I definitely think that, he'll be polarizing at times.
I'm sure.
A spark plug usually comes with off nights.
For sure.
Streaky. Yeah. But I think that's the benefit of having a deep team. It's up to the coach to properly utilize all the tools. It's chess. You play, you know which pieces to play.
If he had right more streaky off nights, you lean more heavy. Maybe you lean more Deuce that night.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
I'm wondering what Deuce's role, or how his role changes now with bringing in like a Clarkson, and how Josh Hart's role changes with bringing in a Clarkson, and then of course the Yabusele move, Gershwan. I'm curious about that, like the rotation, like how, Thibs was famous or infamous, I should say, for damn near having only playing his 5. Like it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like the rigidity, like you said, of his rotations. I expect Mike Brown to be 10 deep, right? At the very least during the regular season, probably still in the playoffs too, because those are one of the things that killed us. These teams was running laps around us, Indiana, right? And the eventual champion, OKC, those teams go deep into their bench. Their players play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ours didn't, and that eventually, it ran its course on a guy like Josh and Brunson, and eventually just kind of wearing them down. How do you see like the rotations for this year? Or matter of fact, what would you like to see?
What would I like to see?
What would you like to see? That's even better.
I could actually answer both.
Do your thing then. Go ahead, man. If you're gonna do it big, do it big then. Go ahead.
So for one, I feel like going deep into the bench was a job requirement. Like when they were in their hiring process, they were looking for somebody specifically that is willing to go deep into the bench.
Copy.
Willing to get creative. Yet on Saturday we saw a 3-2 zone implemented. Like Thibs would refuse to run zone, which I never made sense to me when you got your second best player on the team, who maybe is arguably the best player. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns, his numbers are crazy. Like, he's the best shooter on the team, best free throw shooter, high rebounds, and he's just a poor defender. But he's also 7 feet tall. So you would think implementing a zone when you got all these great wing defenders, you could put them at the top, put him and Mitch down low. That would be something you would try. No. But Mike Brown, off rip, game 2, preseason, 3-2 zone, and it was working. It looked great, So I definitely anticipate them utilizing like different tools like that. But anyways, as far as like the depth, I think we go 10, 11 deep, me personally, because there's literally nobody on this team that can't hoop.
Right.
Like, honestly, the last guy on the bench is Kevin McCullough Jr. I would be okay with him being in our rotation.
Yep.
Like everybody, 15, 16, everybody can hoop. Diawara looked really good in summer league, and he looked pretty good in preseason. So honestly, like I think we could go 11 deep because you know who the primary 8 are. We got the starting 5,
right?
Which more than likely would be Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson. Then you got Deuce McBride, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, Yabusele. That's 9. I think from what we've seen in the preseason, we've been seeing Huck Porty as the backup 5. He's been playing in a rotation. But I think you could also see, maybe Pacome Dadier get some minutes on some nights.
I mean, OG ain't play first game, and he got inserted right into the starting lineup.
And that was telling.
Yeah, because that it was him and not Josh.
Josh Hart is not starting anymore. And also what you were asking about how it affects the minutes. Josh Hart's minutes are going to... I'm predicting Josh Hart to play between like 18 to 20 minutes a game. How
does that ladder up to his salary? Does that make him expendable, do you think?
I don't think it does because I think it makes him more effective. He's an energy player, and he, out his own mouth, said that he burned out last year. So now you cut him down to 20 minutes, maybe some nights, depending on the matchup, more. But he could like go 1,000% at all times, and you keep fresh legs out there. The goal is to win the championship.
For sure.
Like none of these guys, except for Brunson maybe, or even Cat to some extent, are going to get like the big accolades and
postseason awards.
Well, the goal is a championship. So everybody got to buy in, and we have that type of team, like that Detroit Pistons type of team. Like we're just built like a unit. And if everybody buys in, I think they could get it done. That's going to take sacrifice. Josh Hart, Josh Hart is a smart guy. I see him joke about this online. So we're not being like insulting him. He
at all.
Teams are putting centers on him. And they're putting wings on Karl Anthony Towns. They're sitting in the paint so Brunson can't drop. It's affecting the team's flow. So now we're going to adjust to that. We're going to adapt. And Josh Hart, your minutes are going to get cut. And that's okay.
My guy Josh.
I love Josh Hart. He's the heart of the team.
My guy Josh got a crooked finger.
Oh my God.
Did you see that shit?
Filthy.
That's crazy.
Go get that corrected, bro.
It's too late now. If he get it corrected, he's not gonna play the season. So that's like a end of the year thing.
It's not though. That's not what it was. Well, me personally, I think he's worried about his minutes.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So if he's not here,
yes,
people
he get
his role. Yeah, absolutely get lapped. He's smart.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I think it's funny because he got a chance to be something that was never really meant for him for like 2-3 seasons. He got to have some fun now. He got to come back inside. Like that's it. He got to come back inside now, play 18 minutes and be in a spark plug off the bench. But like you said, it's going to set him up for more success to be more effective. He probably, he's not going to have the numbers that he had or, be able to kind of like have triple doubles and all of that anymore based on minutes, but he'll be more effective consistently. So that'll be really good. As far as postseason accolades go, I think that more efficient use of the roster, fresher legs, like you said, probably equate to more wins, more success, and then you start to get guys like OG on like first team, defense and things like that. Which
he did say is his goal.
I mean, he has never been first team.
He was second team last year.
Yeah, he got to get at least one first team.
I wonder
in his bag.
Why that is. Because I don't know. The eye test tells me he.
Well, I mean, he was in Toronto. Toronto wasn't.
I'm talking about even as a Knick last year. I mean, Maybe it's because the overall team defense is not great.
Right. But I also think that the people that made it over him, I don't think that there was anyone that you would necessarily say, oh, they shouldn't have made it and he should have.
Who made it? Was it Amen?
You gonna look it up?
I know Lou Dort.
Yeah, shout out my guy Lou Dort, man. Shout out my family at OKC. I'm gonna see them in a few weeks. I'm gonna be there for their ring ceremony, man. Go support my dog DA. Dort got snubbed maybe like a year or two in a row. So it's like those awards are like that though. Yeah, like you play well enough to win it. Right? They don't give it to you.
They give you an IOU.
Yeah, basically like they did with Denzel and the Oscars.
Oh, come on.
Wait. Who is it? Go ahead.
Draymond Green.
Oh, well, that one. But Draymond Green went in as what? A forward?
Yeah.
Draymond Green campaigned for that award, bro. Like literally on his podcast, bro. Yeah. Draymond Green got secrets on somebody. He know where the bodies is buried. Because I don't understand, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. He is a very high IQ defender. I just don't like him, but like I can't lie. Like
does anybody like Draymond Green?
Draymond is just not a likable guy.
I don't even think Steph likes Draymond Green, to be honest with you, but he gotta tolerate him.
I think he loves him. Amen.
He might love him, he don't like him.
Yeah, that's true. Amen, Evan Mobley, Draymond, Lou Dort, and Dyson Daniels.
All valid. I remember we spoke about Dyson Daniels on here. We spoke about Dyson Daniels being the best wing defender, and they got at me at OKC. They wasn't.
Oh yeah.
They wasn't too happy about that. So
they said it's Lou,
and they both made first team. So I mean,
Dyson Daniels.
I'm good.
Brunson figured him out though.
I'm good. But
it took him all year.
I think that damn. Yeah, OG not getting that over Draymond, bro. OG's just not popular enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but now we the Eastern Conference champion,
right?
Champions, but.
We made it.
Participants.
Right. We made it that far. People got to kind of see more of it
and
from a national
favorites.
Right, a national scope. So perhaps I would love to see that. Yeah. And then like did Mikal make any of the all NBA defensive teams?
Nah, he didn't have a great defense.
So he had a rough year, but I expect to see. I already gave him the nickname Broadway Bridges, man. We ready, bro.
Oh,
come through.
Speaking of Mikal, remember last year in the summer after his acquisition, there was the social media stuff about his form and shooting.
Yeah.
And then throughout the season, it was a journey.
Yeah, he was like tweaking.
It was changing.
It was fluid.
Yeah. Sometimes it was like, sometimes he was shooting without even like bringing the ball down. Mm-hmm. Sometimes he had to hitch. Well, I hate to tell you guys, the Mikal haters out there, but it looks like he figured it out.
All right.
That thing looks smoother than it ever has in his whole career.
That's what's up.
It's one motion, and he's splashing it from everywhere. Corner, wing, top of the key. So Knicks winning the championship this year. I'm gonna be honest. This is our year, baby.
Okay. So you say that, right? Knicks winning the championship. Tell me what you feel about the East. Who are you, man? So you guys got on Jones, my boy, man. Me and Jones, we rock out in the yard, putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Summer bodies is being built right now. We working on it. You know what I mean? 6-packs coming, loading. You know what I mean? Not 6-packs of beer. And Jones, we just have these organic conversations about the Knicks and life as well. But man, you dropped a gem the other day that I haven't heard anywhere else. So I want you to talk about the teams in the East, and I'm not gonna steal your thunder. The teams in the East that the Knicks need to worry about, who are the biggest threat to the ultimate success of this season.
All right. Well, first off, I don't want to discount the Cavs.
You can't.
They have been really good the last 3 years.
They won 60 games last year.
I think back-to-back years, if I'm not mistaken.
You cannot discount them, bro.
Even though we've had their number, Jalen Brunson has had Spider's number throughout his whole career in the playoffs and stuff, but they added Lonzo Ball. That's a guy that I was interested in pairing with Brunson in the backcourt just because of his skill set as a perfect fit.
And also the size.
The size. Yeah. He's a point guard at heart, but big enough to guard twos.
Exactly.
But also is strong where Brunson's weak. He's a great passer. He throws lobs. He's above average catch and shoot threes. I thought he would have been a perfect fit. They got him over there, and they have guard issues where they have two little guards, which doesn't win championships. So now you got a 6'5" secondary ball handler. I think that's something to be reckoned with. So I'm paying attention to the Cavs. What you were referencing though, because I saw an image of the Miami Heat's roster. And then in the corner had a little picture of Eric Spoelstra, who always scares me to death. 'Cause to me, I
That's
still
Jones's boogeyman.
I still believe he's the best coach in the NBA. Like, he could make nothing out of something. He's one of those coaches like Pat Riley, where he's going to grocery stores, getting backup point guards from grocery stores and shit, and got them, playing for big contracts in the next year. Like, he's a great coach. But now they got Andrew Wiggins last year. Obviously they have Bam and Tyler Hero. But now they got Norman Powell. They added Norman Powell.
That's a sneaky good signing,
sneaky
bro.
good signing.
Hey, shout out my Jamaican brethren. Norman Paul. He's on Team Jamaica, the national team for Jamaica. I've been seeing like all that content. Norman ain't nobody to sneeze at, bro. Norman could hoop. He should have been an all-star last year.
Yeah,
he got snubbed last year. Yeah.
So now you're talking about adding him to a team, that has, and what's my man's name? Center Ware, man.
Oh, and then you got Off Night.
Davion Mitchell. Yeah, man. They're gonna be a competitive team. I don't know if they contenders, but then it's no slouch.
Dark horse. They're better than they were.
You got to come to play.
They're better than they were, bro.
I mean, you always got to come to play. We played Miami last year with people injured.
Yeah,
and it's
always a dog fight.
You're going to play zone. They're going to muck it up. They're going to play full court press. So, and then they just hate New York. Like, Eric Spoelstra literally just said, like, yo, I hate the New Yorkers that live in Miami. Like, I wish they would get out of here. So they,
That's New York South, man. He better relax.
Detroit, we're still trying to see what's happening with Malik Beasley. He hasn't got a contract. We don't know where he's going.
Wait, they said that the charges were dropped, right?
He's clear. He's clear, so he's available. But the money
Detroit spent that money. They got Jimmy Neutron. That was on Miami.
So to my understanding, they can offer him like $8 to $10 million still. Like, I think they can go over, whatever the bird, because they have his bird rights. So they could offer him some money, but it's like the money that he was able to get.
What they waiting for?
Well, it's not up to them. He's an unrestricted free agent.
Oh,
so he can go wherever he wants. But it's like he hasn't decided yet.
But is anybody else out there trying to give him bread right now?
I'm sure everybody, actually, you don't know because it's character issues. I don't know.
Right.
It's like,
what's Jimmy Neutron's real name again?
Who's Jimmy Neutron again?
Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson.
Right. He said Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, they spent the money on Jimmy Neutron in Detroit, right? He went to Detroit, right?
They did, but they could still bring him back. But then it's like minutes. Like, you sign Duncan Robinson, and then, so I don't know what's going to happen with Malik Beasley, but I definitely think they took a step back.
I agree.
I think they made a mistake. Detroit, I'm speaking about, because, last year, in the playoffs, they were competitive with us.
For sure.
We weren't, we had Thibs still, so I feel like we were leaving a lot of meat on the bone. Pause. Again.
That was a good analogy. I didn't think you needed to pause.
Okay, cool.
That was really good, but you ruined it with the pause.
For the pause people out
there. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So, I feel like, but with Cade, I've been a fan of Cade since high school. I think Cade is dope, but he's not fully formed yet. Like, he's still figuring it out. What I noticed was, you could go under the screen on Cade. He won't pull up for three. He can shoot threes. He can catch and shoot. He can he can take open threes, but he won't pull up on the screen for three. Like how a Spider would. Like, you go under the screen on Spider, he'll step back on you. He'll do all of that. You can't do that. You got to go over or trap it or something. With Cade, because they playing, what's my man's name? Jalen Duran. They got Jalen Duran playing center.
My man flexed.
Yeah, he's all muscle, no skill, right? So he can't shoot, he can't pass, he can't really do much with the ball.
He's a brute.
He's a brute. So it's like they dropped the ball. Miles Turner was available. They didn't go after him. If they would have got Miles Turner, it would have been trouble.
Bro.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, they're going to go after Miles.
Where did Miles end up again?
He's on Milwaukee. Right. So they didn't go after Miles. And then they lost Tim Hardaway Jr. Now Malik Beasley's up in the air. They went and got Duncan Robinson. I feel like they regressed.
They absolutely regressed. But damn, forgot Miles went to Milwaukee, son.
They get Jaden Ivey back, which to me actually
it hurts.
Confuses
Yes,
things.
I think so too.
I feel like having Cade as the primary ball handler and shooters that's the route they should go.
Like Jaden Ivey, there's no way that his skill set is being fully taken advantage of with Cade being the number one ball handler.
Yeah, you could take Cade off the ball and have Ivy handling some, and Cade can shoot. But I just think Cade is so good with the ball.
Right, that's like his number one skill set.
Yeah, man. It's just, I don't think it's a good fit. So anyways, I don't really see Detroit as a threat. I know you don't believe in Orlando. I think Orlando is the third best team in the East.
So you got Knicks, Cavs, and you take Orlando over Milwaukee? I can't.
Yeah, I don't. Cole
Over
Anthony,
the freak that's Greek?
They don't have a point guard.
Nah, come on, dogs.
They don't have a point guard.
Come on, dogs.
One day we're gonna have a real conversation about Giannis, man. Like, cause the way you said that, is like, oh, Giannis.
Nah, you never.
Giannis is amazing,
You're not gonna do Giannis like.
But Giannis is flawed.
Okay,
Like,
so Shaq was flawed.
Yeah, but Shaq had the right team around him. That's what I'm saying. What would Shaq be without the right team? I'm saying as far as winning, Giannis is gonna get his numbers. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
I'm saying as far as like championships and like winning without a Penny or Kobe, like there's nobody there.
I mean,
Cole Anthony is the point guard.
Cole Anthony's a starting point guard from.
Yes, they had, and he was a lad. Remember, he got waived.
Who was the starting point guard last year?
Damian Lillard
No. Wait, who's Cole Anthony's starting point guard where?
in Milwaukee.
I'm not mad about that.
I
like Cole.
I like Cole too, just not as a
I
starter.
got confused just now. When you said Cole, I started thinking Orlando. I was asking who was the starting point guard in Orlando.
Oh, Jalen Suggs. Yeah.
But I like Cole Anthony personally. I wanted him on the Knicks badly.
Yeah, but that's because
No, he's nice. He is
good.
nice.
So you
bro.
think he's starting point guard?
He might not be.
He got waived, right?
Listen, he's a skilled player, bro.
Oh, he is. He's just a hack.
Yes, he's a chucker, bro.
A chucker and a hack.
He's a chucker. Now, can they, coach that out of him? I don't know.
Maybe.
Can he be better? Can he improve? He's still a young player. He can get better.
There's precedence for that. Like Chauncey Billups. He had like 8 stops before he became a big shot.
Chauncey Billups was a bust before he became Mr. Big Shot, bro.
Yeah.
So I like Cole, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm not putting Orlando above Milwaukee, dog. I can't do it. And they got Miles too. I like Miles.
Giannis and Miles.
That's a good pairing
with a good guard.
That's a match made in heaven.
They're perfect for each other.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe Beasley ends up over there.
Wasn't he there before? I feel like he's been on so many teams.
He was.
He was there, right?
He was. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he ends up over there.
Yeah.
All right, so you got Orlando. I guess after Orlando, I would imagine you have Milwaukee.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned another team in the East, which I thought was a throwaway. Nah. You said they're going to be in a. I don't necessarily agree with.
They're not going to be in a
contender
conversation, but I think the acquisitions that they've made and then the young players they have, I think they'll be in a play-in conversation. I think Toronto, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, and some other young guys, whoever they got in the draft this year, I forgot his name.
Don't forget your favorite player.
Who?
Grady Dick.
Yeah. Nah, the hell is that, man? The hell you talking about, bro? This guy's crazy.
I just have to get that off. I'm sorry, man. What I really want to see, though, I want to see quickly from that team more than anything. I want to see quickly.
Crazy.
Quickly ascend, man. Quickly was one of my favorite Knicks during his time here.
Absolutely.
I want to see him become something special, man, live up to his potential. I really want to see that. But I don't really see much from that team. But they got, those guys have skills. I'm not really an RJ Barrett guy. I know that was.
It was my boy, but.
That was your guy. But I don't see it with him.
No comment. Nah.
The allegation.
No. Don't do that.
Go ahead, man. You good.
So, Atlanta, though. Let's talk about Atlanta.
Okay.
Because they acquired Karl Anthony Towns. They acquired Kristaps Porzingis from Boston.
That is true.
They also signed Nikhil Alexander-Walker from Minnesota. And then obviously, they have Trae Young. They got Dyson Daniels. They got the French kid that they drafted last year.
Yeah.
So
that, bro. Yeah, that's not bad. KP, I listen, bro. I know a lot of people don't like KP. I think KP is a fantastic basketball player, bro. Like, health is just like not his friend. Yeah. But I think he's a fantastic player.
He has unlimited range. He's 7 foot.
what, 3?
7-3.
Bro, I think KP is a fantastic basketball player. And then I wanted to kill Alexander Walker, but I knew we couldn't afford him. We had no money for him. I think that's another good sign. Atlanta got better. Atlanta got better. Milwaukee got better. Milwaukee got better, bro.
Better than, I mean, I guess than they were last year?
Yeah, they got better.
But I don't know how much better they got.
Oh, bro, but they got better.
Okay, and also, I want to say before we leave Atlanta, and I know, Knicks fans, I know, because I'm frequently at MSG, go to the games here and there throughout the years. And ever since 2019, it's been fuck Trae Young chants.
When we gonna stop that shit, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. Trae Young is one of the most disrespected players in the NBA.
He is. I agree.
He's very talented. He might be the best pick and roll passer in the NBA.
Okay.
So now
that's provocative.
I'm serious. Like, I love Jalen Brunson. Like, I'm so happy that he's a Knick, but he's awful at making passes out of the pick and roll. Like and that's what we're hoping that he'll improve. And I believe he can.
I think so. I think he's a capable passer.
I don't know.
It's just something he didn't have to do.
That video that's going viral.
Oh, chill.
We gotta talk about that.
Wait.
Hold up. Cause this is perfect segue quickly. Yeah. Like, he tried to get off some disgusting pass.
Nah, chill out, bro. I see the vision. Brunson, Jalen, I see the vision, bro. I see what you was trying to get off, man.
Passing was not.
I dug it.
In those videos that
really
Rick Brunson had him like on the concrete, they wasn't doing no passing. It was all just get buckets because he really struggles with Trae Young. Bro, he could throw pocket passes, throw passes to the corner without looking. Nothing. Lobs for if Trae Young had Mitchell Robinson, he would get 5-6 lobs a game. He would average 12.
Maybe more.
More. He would average 12 points a game with Trae. You know what I'm saying? So Trae is underrated. So him and KP being able to shoot from half court scares me. Yeah. And he said whatever disease he had is gone. He said it. So that's what he said. No, I'm not joking. He said that.
Listen, the Brunson pass. Yo, Jalen, man. I like what you did there, bro. It probably needs some work, but I like what you did there, bro.
I like the thought.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it starts with. It starts with a seed of thought.
Come on, man. A mustard seed, bro.
Hopefully it sprouts,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all trying to clown my dog, man. I was digging that. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, look, man. The long and short of it is the Knicks do look like the front runners in the East. But yo, games are not won on paper. We need to make that.
Absolutely not.
So I'm hoping that's the case. Preseason, what? We got how many more games in preseason?
I think we might have less because we did Abu Dhabi than some of the other teams.
Regular season starts when? Regular season is the 22nd. First game, 22nd in Cleveland.
Yep.
In Cleveland.
I'm pretty sure we kick off
NBA on NBC.
NBA on NBC. And like I'm very curious to see how this rollout is because like they said Michael Jordan signed on.
Bro, in Michael Jordan fashion, they showed the NBA on NBC roster. They have the commercial with the OKC players. Have you seen this commercial?
Yeah. And
I'm like, where's MJ? MJ probably like, I'm not doing no fucking commercial, man.
Yeah, no, he jumped on for like one specific segment. I'm hoping it's like the Ahmad Rashad thing in the beginning, like how it used to be, because I don't think Ahmad Rashad is part of the staff. But like, remember like...
work for MSG.
No, what was it? Ahmad Rashad? It might have been Marv Albert. But whoever it was, they used to do like the little monologue in the beginning. Like, Reggie Miller, every time he comes to the guard, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, today, Knicks, Bulls,
Mike
NBC.
has that voice. He has that voice.
And he said that his main reason for wanting to come on board with what they're doing with NBC was because he's tired, which was the strangest thing I've ever heard.
I loved it.
It was jarring. I agree with him, and it just was surprising coming from MJ. He was like, yo, I'm tired of, the younger guys, the young great players getting disrespected and always, comparing them to like my generation, this and that. These guys are great. Like these guys are great and I want to like make sure they get their flowers basically. And I thought that was commendable.
Man, that was beautiful. And that's why he's the GOAT. LeBron would never.
That's not true. LeBron is actually more friendly and diplomatic and more inclusive than Mike has ever been. This is like a new Mike turning over a new leaf. Actually, Mike has been an asshole.
Inclusivity wasn't a word during Mike's era, so I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, but he always did pay respect to the people before him. But his competitors and the new guys, I don't know.
Man, this new generation, they be talking about Mike played against plumbers and all of that other
That's true,
shit.
yeah.
And Mike's still showing grace. Like I said, LeBron would never.
That's true. All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Cleveland. We got Cleveland opening at MSG, kick it off, right? They do this to us every year. Last year, they gave us...
Cleveland is away, you said.
We're in MSG. No, that's in MSG. Absolutely.
I'm tripping. You're absolutely right, because we have plans to be out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll be out there with the camera, talking to the folks.
Indeed, man. Look out for us out there, man. I'm excited, bro. Knicks back. Man, that went fast.
It went fast.
We can't do another deep run without a championship, bro.
Yo.
You can't.
It was so painful.
You can't, son. You can't.
It was hurtful.
So, speaking of, we're about to wrap up, obviously, but we talked about the East. Who do you think is the front runner or the contenders out West? Because if we talking Knicks finals, like, what is the matchup? And can we win it? Or is it favorable?
I think we built a team that we can compete with anybody. But I'll say I was into Houston until Fred VanVleet tore his ACL.
Crazy.
I don't think they have a point guard, and and
they cannot sign anyone. They're cap strapped.
I mean, I'm sure they'll have no choice but to sign somebody, but there's like nobody available. They would have to, maybe they could make a trade for somebody December.
I think it would have to be a trade.
Yeah. So, because I remember they were trying to get rid of Tyree Eason and they ended up extending him. Maybe they end up saying that maybe we just trade him to get a point guard because Fred is done for the year. But anyways, I was into that, but I don't believe anymore. I know, OKC's your peoples. I definitely think they're obviously equipped to repeat when you got a guy like Chet Holmgren who's, just coming into his own. I think, a dude like him could take a
Remember,
step up.
Chet missed mad time.
He missed mad
broke
time.
His pelvis or whatever it was.
Yeah, and then now, I remember in the finals, they moved him from the 4 to the 5 to match up, I guess, with them. And, now he's getting older. I think him taking a big step will help them repeat.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to lie. The interview that I saw when Ant-Man talking about, what MJ was telling him and he was learning, all summer, they say he's been working on his post game all summer. Because that, to me, I feel like he's equipped with the tools, but he has that like young mentality, that Steph Curry, like jack up 25 threes when he has the athleticism to get to the basket every time. So the fact that he's been working on his post game and his mid range all summer, watching Kobe, talking to MJ directly, getting game from him, I think Minnesota has a chance to get to the finals. I think we might get the Randall Knicks finals. That would be crazy.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. A Randall Knicks finals. I need a sweep. I could settle for a gentleman's sweep if that was the case. Listen, by no means would I be able to live if we played Minnesota and Julius Randle in the finals and did not win that. I would refuse, bro. I would move. All of this is done. I'm not doing this no more. Like, everything is done, bro. Everything is done. Fucking Randall coming out talking about he had to smoke weed while Randall, don't get me going on that, bro. Yo. I'm a chill, man. I'm a chill. I'm gonna keep it peak.
The one thing I just want to say about that, the Randall thing, like, yo, we know what we talking about, bro. I'm just saying, we had these conversations.
Bro, been saying.
All these things that
he
Randall's
wasn't
saying,
it, bro. Been saying, bro.
We could see it, bro.
I was fighting battles. I done lost friends because of Julius Randle, dogs.
That group chat, man.
How about it?
Yeah.
This is crazy. But out the West, okay, so you got Minnie, Dallas.
Dallas is interesting.
I think Dallas is very interesting. Cobra Kai gonna be back before you know it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I saw him on the court.
Cooper Flag, of course. 80 in his goggle era. You know what I'm saying? I think that they're a valid and a viable option. Now I'm gonna say this about OKC, like witnessing a lot of that run Jones over here dying.
My bad.
See, that's the spirit of Randall right there that got you choking up. What I will say, OKC is absolutely equipped to repeat and to go back to back for sure. The only thing that I would say about that, yo, bro, the postseason is long, fam.
Yeah.
A finals run is taxing. It's a lot. Like, I felt like basketball went on forever. Like, I can't believe basketball's back. I feel like it didn't feel like that long ago when it ended.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a long run. The games, right? Then, of course, all the after stuff, parade, parties, appearances, time to recoup, less time, to kind of probably like work on your game or relax your mind or things like that. So I'm curious about that. Back to back is like, that's hard, man, because you done had something and you done grasped something that is such a humongous goal. Then it's kind of like, what now? Like, you kind of want to, it's human nature to kind of relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see some, but I mean, they very well can be the ones that come out of the West. But I think it's OKC. I think it's Dallas. And you said Minnesota. The Warriors, I mean, they do something. Nah.
It's over, man.
Absolutely not. No.
Nah, too many. Curry got too many grays, man.
Come on, man. I mean.
And also.
I think that's crazy with that view right now that Curry got too many grades. I'm looking at the side of your beard like that.
I'm talking from experience, brother. I'm recovering from a pulled hammy.
Yo, this man pulled his hamstring playing kickball.
Shout out to my brother A-Rod, man. I did it for you, brother. R.I.P.
Shout out A-Rod, man, for real, bro. Like,
for
come
you,
on,
man.
A-Rod forever, man. Yo, this guy pulled this. I was talking to Greg about this the other day. So
Me and Curry's the same age, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, right.
Right?
Yeah.
You 37? Yeah.
Same age.
Yeah, man, it's over.
But Curry takes care of his body in a different way. He's like,
no.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying, I don't see them winning the championship.
No.
I don't see it. Oh, sleeper.
I didn't say winning. I mean, like, can they come out the West? All right, go ahead, let's hear it.
You're not going to like this one.
All right, man, go ahead.
But this would be the perfect way to win a championship. Oh, my God.
I'm trying to think before you say it. Who you gonna say?
I'll give you one guess.
I'll
say this. Think about the last time the Knicks won a championship.
Oh, don't piss me off, man. Bro, you're bugging. There's
Why?
no
Tell me
way,
more.
bro. Because he don't play defense no more, dogs. He do not play. You know who he is.
Who's he?
Everyone knows. He does not play defense.
His name.
I will not.
Say his name.
He does not play defense anymore, bro. So they're not winning shit. I don't care. I don't care if we got GLP-1, Zempic, Luka. He's not. They are not doing shit, bro. Like, let's stop it, bro. Pat, you talking about Curry and them?
DeAndre Ayton,
Pat,
LeBron,
DeAndre Ayton. That's what we talking about.
Austin Reeves.
Man, go ahead, bro.
Luka Doncic, and obviously you have Hachimura. And then you got Bronny. Yo, Bronny went 1 for 12.
Nah, I don't do Bronny jokes. Nope, not me. Nope, Bronny my dog. I love Bronny.
So you love Bronny, but you hating his pops.
I don't hate his pops. His pops is one of the greatest players of all time. Like, I do not hate his pops. His pops is arguably the second best player of all time. Top 5 for sure, without question. My number 1 is Mike.
I mean, it's Luka's team now. LeBron is just
bro, they don't play no defense. They not winning nothing, bro.
All right.
They'll have some. They'll be in the playoffs. They probably make it to the semis. They could make the ECF. It's not impossible, but they're not.
Center now.
They're not coming out the West, bro. Sleepers. You're sleeping with that one. Bro. Like, they're fucking.
Hey,
must be tired.
I'm open to being wrong. I don't got to be right all the time.
Well, I'm glad, son. I'm glad. But man, this was fun, man. It's good to be back in the pocket, man. Look for a lot more content from us this season. Last year was kind of like the ramp up, the soft launch. We're going to be outside the garden. We're going to be at watch parties. We're also going to be streaming, live streaming episodes as well, where y'all could tap in and, comment and discuss with us, go back and forth. Everything is a discussion. Knick fandom, basketball fandom, man, it's a conversation. Everything is a conversation, and that's the beautiful part about it. We all make predictions. We all have feelings about things, opinions, and shit, man. We often wrong, but, some of us are just more right than others at some of the times. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of the times. So,
get in the comments and let's talk about it.
Well, yeah, let's chit chat, man. We love that, man. The engagement, that's what we need, bro. And that's what we love, and that's what we prefer. So, man, the Orange and Blueprint podcast back for season 2. Me and my guy Jones. And look out for us, man. We'll be outside the Garden on the 22nd of October, man. We'll be out there. We'll probably be at Stout, whichever place. What's the name of the spot?
We'll figure it out. Stout is a good Knicks bar.
Knicks bar, right? We'll be out there, man, and a lot more coming from us this season for sure, man. So I'm excited, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Until next time, y'all, man. This is your guy Low signing off for my guy Jonesy. The Orange and Blueprint Podcast, y'all, man. Peace.